Hi everybody, it's Angie with McNulty Coaching Services. Sorry for the horrible lighting. I'm in my bedroom. I was about ready for bed and decided I had something to share with all of you. I'm not sure, have any of you done the one word for the year where it's just one word that you can focus on for the year? This was my first year doing it. I thought for sure my word was going to be transformation. And because I thought I was going to transform my business, transform my life for my family, because I was creating a plan to leave my corporate job so I could just do my coaching full time, which would change the way I could be with my family more. Well, I'll have to look at the name of the book, but I think it's called My One Word. And it's going through this book about God's plan, and it asks you a bunch of questions. And it came down to, for me, my word ended up being connection for the year, which really surprised me. I was like, okay, well, that kind of makes sense. I'm going to be taking a couple of business courses, so maybe I'll be connecting with other business owners and doing some work together with them, or just connecting with new clients, like all of this business related. I thought it was just going to be all this connection. And God had a totally different plan for me this year. This has been the hardest year of my life. In March, my husband had kidney stones, which that's normal for him. Unfortunately, the poor guy is a stone former. So he underwent surgery, and then in May he had another surgery, and there was complications. And so there have been several surgeries since then. It's been a really tough year. He hasn't been working. I've been off work a lot to be with him, and to also, it really triggered my depression and my anxiety. So I was off work for that. So really, as I'm thinking back, the connection has been more about me connecting with the different relationships I already have. Connection with my husband, connection with my children, connection with my parents, connection with my sisters, connection with my dad's side of the family. So if this year wasn't hard enough, last week, it's been nine days, I got a text from my mom that my grandma suffered a stroke and they were at the hospital with her. And so we were just kind of waiting to see, what the doctors were going to say. And then 2 days later, my husband had to go in for another surgery. So, and at that time I found out that it was a massive stroke for my grandma. So I went from, taking my husband to the hospital, spending the night, bringing him home. We were 2 hours away. Brought him home, and luckily my mother-in-law was able to stay and care for him, so I could go drive another 2.5 hours to the hospital where my grandma was, and spent 5 days at the hospital there. And unfortunately, my grandmother did pass away, but I was able to reconnect with that side of the family that we haven't really had a strong connection in the past. So that was really a beautiful thing that came out of that. And then also, like this past 13 months ago, we just moved back to our hometown. So reconnection with old friends, and it's just been, even though it's been a really difficult year, I'm trying to also see the beautiful blessings that God has brought into our life, and how that word really was just how He wanted it to be for this year. So I'm really amazed. I really love doing this process, and I will do it again, and I would love for you guys to do it with me. So we'll probably do it, I'm thinking, December, so that way we're all ready to go for January 2019 for what our words will be for the year. And I really encourage you, when we do this, to do the exercises, because I am pretty sure we will all be surprised. Like I said, I went in thinking it was going to be something totally different, and almost didn't even do the exercise. So I was like, I already know what it's going to be. but God had a different plan. And isn't that funny how life is? We just think that sometimes we just think that we have this better plan and that we have control, and really, oh man, God likes to humble us and show us the truth, and for that I am so grateful. So anyway, I don't know if that connects with you at all. I just felt encouraged to be talking about this evening. So I hope that that inspired you in some way to do your one word for next year, and I hope we'll be together on that journey. Have a great night, and thank you for listening.